Welcome back to the Poor Nation. Let's help each other to grow. We grow together, we learn and share. Thank you. Hello guys. Thank you yet again for joining to my channel again. Thank you. Welcome to the Poor Nation. If you're a new member, you can hit the subscribe button and then we learn together. So guys, I have to admit that today actually I couldn't sleep because without recording this video, because I thought that maybe I could sleep and then wake up without this content. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to consider the situation that I had today on hand. So I met this beautiful lady somewhere. I was heading back home, and then I had met. She was really pretty, and then boom! As a poor artist, you don't give chances, you don't take chances. So I had to approach her. Our conversation was lead. She was kind of girl who was talkative. She was a good girl, like vibe yake ilikuwa tu iko fiti. And then now something came up, like, I wanted to meet her again, I wanted to see her again. And then I was like, hey girl, can I take your number? And then she was like, no, yeah, I don't mind. And then I asked her, so unataka tupatane wapi? Where do you want us to meet the next time? And then, like, I was fucked up because she told me like a place that I can't imagine. And then that's why I considered that actually, as the poor artist, we need to learn and we need to know what are the rules of dating. The other time we considered the seduction laws. So after the seduction, now you can get to dating, right? Dating doesn't mean that you have to organize it after the first meeting. The first meeting can be your date, because you realize that if your vibe is that much strong, you can lay a girl on the first day you meet her. It doesn't mean that she's a hoe. Doesn't mean like she's a bad girl, she's that girl mwenye anapenda kuingiwa. No. It means that your vibe is a strong vibe. Your frame is that much stronger that when you convince her, she buys to it right away. People think that fucking on the first day is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It does not deploy you as the negative man, does not deploy the girl as the negative, and she's spoiled. She's not a hoe. Admit it that for her to lay you, she must be attracted to you that much that she doesn't mind, even if laying you on the first day is the option. So one of the laws you have to understand is that you should never give her options. That's why I was a dick, by the way. I gave her an option, I gave her a chance to tell me where we should meet, and then boom, she cracked everything up. And then I was like, no, we can't meet there. Maybe we should take a walk. Maybe let me meet you somewhere, some natural place. Like, so not giving her an option actually deploys your leadership, because as a man you have to be dominant. She has just to follow. You are the leading ion in this case. You are not moving out of your frame to her frame from the positive to negative, but she's moving towards you. She's being attracted to you, so you lead as she follows. Fuck feminism, because feminism tells them that the man should follow their things. Like, she has an opportunity, she has that chance to do whatever, to ask for whatever. That's not the case. You are the one to decide where to go. You decide what to do. You decide the topics that you want to talk about. I think that was clear. And then you have to understand that another I can say a rule of dating is that you don't have to take her to fancy places. Why is that necessary? Because taking her to fancy places, anybody can do that. Anybody with money can do that. And in this case, you're a poor artist. You are using the natural selection mode of living to survive. Survival for the fittest. For you to be the fittest, you don't have to do what everybody does. Simply because your friend took her to a restaurant, because your friend took her to a big hotel, it doesn't mean that you have to do the same, right? What you do is that you focus on your game. Actually, you take her to places that can give her memories. Can you imagine taking her to a restaurant and buying her food? No memories created, because some other guy, some other dude, or maybe she had been there. So there's no new memory. Take that girl to a river that she can't imagine of. Maybe in this case, you're imagining the river is either pure clean water or a very dirty river. You have to be a dick sometimes, and then it's going to be a good thing, because if you take her to a river that contains dirty water, and then you're seated and then you discuss how pollution is affecting this thing. That seems like one of the best topics when you're out of content. It helps sometimes. So take her to places that she can remember. Walk her through the forests. Girls fear walking in the forests. So walk her through the forest. It's going to give you a chance to be close enough to her. She's going to give you an opportunity to hold her anytime necessary. Because I'm trying to imagine you walking through the forest, and then a stick falls. Can I call it a stick? A fig falls from the tree, and then she's like, she's scared. She's scared, like she thinks that it's an animal passing. And then because of that, you take that opportunity, you talk to, you hold her, and then everything is going to be okay, right? And then, you know, the self-impression, you don't have to use money. Use your mouth. It is very important. You're there to use your mouth. You have your mouth, tell her stories, walk through her. And then, you know, one thing you have to remember is that even movie cinemas, they don't have any memory. Guys, and yet another thing that you have to understand is that you have to dress modestly. So there's always an issue. What is the modest form of dressing? Like, when can a person tell that you're dressed modestly? You get it right? The way you think that you're dressed modestly is what modesty is. If you want to dress casually, dress casually. If you want to dress formally, dress formally. Don't mix up. Like, something can be funny. You find a guy with a jeans, and on top is having an official shirt. That's a poor form of dressing. So you have to consider, if it is casual, let it be casual. If it is official, it be official, right? And then you don't have to underdress all over dress, right? That's the form. You don't have to underdress all over dress. Dress mediumly. And another thing about dressing is that you don't have to dress such that when any other person, even the person who don't know you, looks at you, he thinks that this boy is a fuck boy, because your casual dressing is that far away much, right? And again, you don't have to dress that too much official when you're going to pick up. No, girls think that a too much official dressed guy is a pastor. They can imagine, like, if you're from a nest, yeah, and then you're dressed that much formally, they think like the next of kin in the pastorhood ship. And then when in your real sense you think that you've done the right thing, right? That's where the mess comes out. Like, you dress like what's what's making you happy, but on the other side the perception is different. Consider the other people, because those are the people who want to pick up. Even as much as a pickup artist, you don't have to mind what people think about you. You have to mind what impression you bring out. Don't mind what people think about you, but mind the impression that you create, right? I guess that's right. And then the last thing, actually, about these rules of dating, fuck English, rest in peace. The rules of dating is that you have always to make a move. Even as much as you don't have to struggle about it, just make a move. Just make even a single move. What do we mean by a move? Making moves is like, you can touch her, you can hug her, you can even kiss her, right? It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to kiss on the first date. It doesn't matter on anything. You can meet a girl today and then she gives you a kiss. Are you going to run away? Are you going to dump her on the spot because she gave you a kiss? No, 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 no. You have to appreciate it. Appreciate every effort that you make, right? That's the point. And then don't don't lie to your fucking mind that, like, I think, if I make a move, I'm going to be creepy. Fuck that mind, and then go on for it. There are many ways you can ask for a kiss. There are many ways you can actually, you don't have to ask for a kiss, because the moment you ask for the kiss, you're going to make her, you're prizing her. So she thinks like giving you a kiss is a, can I say, it's a guarantee, or something, it's something special, right? You you like, you've talked, and then you wanna go. What do you do now? For example, she stretches her hand to give you a handshake. Then you don't have to tell her that I don't do hugs. I don't do greetings. I don't do handshakes. I only hug. You don't have to say that, because that makes her think that if she is going to hug you, then she'll be already given surrender to you, right? So what you do is that when she stretches a hand, reach the hand and then pull her closer, and then just whisper to her ears, come in for it, come in for it. And then if she is a girl who was already into your vibe, she's not going to reject you. She'll give in. Stretch your hand like you're giving a handshake, and then pull her closer, and then you whisper to her ears, come in for it. And then a man, you don't go the other way, you go down to her hips, and then you hug her, a warm hug. When you're hugging her, observe her gestures. How is her body communicating to you? Is she ready to be kissed? If she's not ready, then don't do that. Just look into her eyes when she's hugging you. Definitely, she'll be looking at your eyes at the same time, because when the hug is too that elongated, she'll be like, "What is the dude they think about?" If the dude is thinking about hugging me, if it was only hug, angekuwa shaniachilia, right? But now, because the dude is holding on me, maybe he needs something. So you're preparing psychologically here. You're preparing her psychologically that you need a kiss. So look into her eyes, and then down to her lips. If she does the same, if she'll shy off, then lift her chin and then tell her, do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking that what will happen, for example, if I die tonight without kissing these sweet lips that are ahead of me, that are in front of me. And then if she'll smile, go in for it. That's the simple thing. Always, always, always make a move. Read her emotions well. If she's giving you mixed signals, you better leave it, right? You know, it's all, if she's giving you mixed signals, you can go in for it. Then after rejection, you don't hold on to rejection, right? You don't mind that she has rejected you, but moving on, you you still hug her, and then you tell her, that was poor. Like, you had more than my mom. My mom used to tell me that she could never kiss anybody, right? You're playing hard like my mom. And then she'll either laugh, but your chances of getting a kiss in the second date will be very high. Trust me on that. And then always try. Always try. If the first time the other girl rejected you because you went in for the kiss, it doesn't mean that the next girl you're getting acquainted to, you're not going in for the kiss, because you don't want that whatever. Try, and then you realize that as you progress, your game will be becoming more strong, right? That's what we're supposed to do. And give her signals. She gives you signals, give her signals. Don't just like you pull her and then you want to kiss her. Give her signals. Look through her eyes, through the lips, and then she will understand that this dude needs this. That's why I was telling you that you have to take her through places like forests, rivers, places that, like, they are privatized, you to say, where there's minimum or less social pressure, because a girl cannot kiss you on the first date in front of in the video of that town. Privacy and the social pressure is what dictates whatever you're gonna do. So when you walk through the forest, you touch her, like you handle her, because you're going in for everything. In this case, the touch barrier has been broken. So you pulling her to hug her, already she knows that this guy, this is not a bad thing. this guy has been with me, he understands me, and then is going in for it. If rejected, don't complain. Mark that. Don't and never complain. Actually, never talk about it. You just move on. She'll give in another time or in the same time. If you have to talk, talk something funny. Say something funny about a rejection, right? You can even tell her that you can't imagine what a big opportunity you have lost with me, because actually I'm the second best kiss in the world. Like, that will blow her off, and then she's gonna buy it to your friend. That's all for today. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Let's talk another time. If you have not joined, if you have not subscribed, actually share to your friends, because we want to grow massively the Poor Nation. Bye. Have a good night.